There you are, my friend, and thank you for tuning in to another life coaching session with me, Mah Mekolle. If this is your first time, I want you to know that I am grateful. I am so grateful that you tuned in and made me one of your stops for the day. I don't take that for granted. I hope that the message I have for you can positively enrich your life. Today, I want to talk to you about your thoughts. You are what you think about. You are what you think about. Therefore, what do you let in your head? I have a simple tip. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do after you have brushed your teeth and, maybe had some breakfast? I want to suggest that you start to think very consciously about the things you allow to enter your head. Do you have any motivational speakers? Are you a praying person? Are you a spiritual person? Not every spiritual person practices some kind of a religion, but what it is the things that we allow into our minds in the first 30 minutes or 20 minutes of the day. They have the power to influence how we think. They have the power to influence how we feel that day. They have the power to affect our mindset. And the way you feel, the things that go on in your head, have the power to determine what you say. So, if you want to have a good day, if you want to be positive, if you want good things to happen in your life, does it make any sense that the first thing you do when you wake up is to start thinking about the problems you have with people? Does it make sense that the first thing you think about in the morning is the grouchy conversation you had the night before? Or does it make sense to start filling your head with positive enrichment? I think that if you start to practice this simple tip when you're driving, for me, one of my most quiet times is when I'm in my vehicle, very early in the morning, headed to work. I go to work really, really early. And at first, I started to realize that when I don't have anything going on in my car, no music, that was the time that I used for meditation. I found that my trip to work was a time when I could think about consciously what I want my day to be. I could think about all the things I'm grateful for. I could think about all the problems I want to solve. Not all the things I want to dwell on. No, there's a difference. I started to think about how I want a positive change in my life. Let's say the day before I was not too happy about my role as a wife, or I felt like I could have done more as a mother, maybe done more homework with my kids. In the morning, I tried to set the tone for my day. As time went by, I realized that not only do I have the power to let my thoughts influence me, but if I wasn't feeling too cheerful still, sometimes you go to bed, you don't have a good night, you wake up and you're like, oh my goodness, the alarm clock woke me up. Don't be afraid to get help. Get yourself a few tips. Who are your favorite preachers? Who are your favorite motivational speakers? What is your favorite spiritual song? Something. But the message I'm trying to give you today, which I hope that you can use and that it positively influences your life, is what you think about, you become. Because what you dwell on, you give your energy to it. Whatever you think about, you speak about it, and before you know it, your energy is flowing towards that thing. So, be very conscious about what you let as a deposit in your head. First thing in the morning, try it. Try it. First thing in the morning, set yourself up for an amazing day. Set yourself up for affirmations. Tell yourself that it does not matter what happened at work the day before, that you're going to have an amazing day. Tell yourself that it doesn't matter the quarrel or the problems that you had with some relative. You might not be able to solve that, but don't let that be the dwelling point. Set yourself up. Simple thing. Set yourself up the first 20 minutes of your day in the morning. Let those be powerful. Let those be amazing, powerful thoughts of building something constructive. Again, it's my pleasure to have you listening to my YouTube channel. I want you to tell everybody about it. I want you to write to me at Pearls of Our Lives. My name is Ma. Check out my Facebook page, Mah Mekolle. That's Mahmekolle. I thank you for those who are returning. I thank you for listening. Please stop by again and share my positive enrichment messages with somebody you know. I'll be back. You know I will.